button of brings.
I feel like I'm just gonna lose to a jack.
Oi, oi!
Check. Shot deep, can't catch a break. This one's gonna go.
Oh my goodness, how has he found the 4 of hearts on the river?
What's up, guys? Fury TV here, and we're back with another episode of Poker Hands. Before getting into it, I would like to ask you guys to hit the like button and subscribe if you enjoy our videos, as your support is allowing us to continue posting videos on a daily basis.
What's that on the bottom with the 10-8 of diamonds? The Granu with a hand that could go a few ways here. It's going to flick in the call by the looks of things. Coming along to the right out of the small. Queen 3 deuce. Lazo going to just lead into the field here. So third pot. Three-way affair going to the turn. Now over 800,000 in the middle. And the 9 of diamonds rolls off, giving Jorstad the check mark on hand number 16. Cannot lose this pot unless Laszlo or Dinex somehow get him to fold his turn flush. Tell you what, I've been seriously impressed with Laszlo. They're both diamonds, guys, so whatever one you picked. No breaks for Laszlo. Phoenix gonna flick in the call with the 9s. So I'm gonna get out of there with the 10-8.
Like 55, I might have called, but lucky maybe.
I love Simba, man. Super chatty. 3 ways to a flop. Jack in the window. Queen Jack deuce rainbow S-spin with the best of it. This hand should be over and done with. No more mercy saying, where is Gazzy? Gazzy is going to be joining me. Taking it in turns to kind of hold down the fort for obvious reasons. We don't want to burn ourselves out. So Espen knuckling it on over to Dinex, who's fired out 250 into 450. Daniel potentially found a hand he could get to fold, not necessarily on this street, as Espen does flick in the call. 6 of hearts on the turn. SPR of 1. What Dinex brings here, fresh off that super high roller bowl victory out in Vegas, 3.3 million. And for Dinex over there, 6-time bracelet winner, looking for bracelet number 7, knuckles it back. And everything on the flop does brick, all the ace 10s, ace kings, king 10s of the world. See if Jorstad comes with some form of blocker pairs. We've lost someone else on the outer table. Now 7 off the money here. OSOP Europe Platinum High Roller final day. We'll be crowning a bracelet winner today. Jorstad knuckles for a 3rd time. The GG Ambassador brings.
I feel like I'm just gonna lose to a jack.
Oi, oi, spot on read, Negrano. Spot on read. Knuckles it back. That's kid poker for you, ladies and gentlemen.
Hot Dog says I'm famous, Mom.
Whatever your thing is, we've got the right domain for you. Search around.
Don't think we ever met. I'm in the Martini's teammate in PMU poker team. Nice, man. If I see you at Prague, we can give each other a high five. As Dave comes with the call. 8-8-4. No immediate help for Dave. He does have the best hand, however. Carson comes with men. Comes with call. Tons of cards to increase his equity if he is behind. We can see that he's ahead. I'm also a single white dude who only watches poker. Check, check. Shot deep, can't catch a break. This one's gonna go chop, chop. Unless something crazy happens on the river. Gonna shove and a wry smile from Parsonen. Nice shot knows the score. Now he knows it's a chop. Pop Brown says, what's the delay? 30 minutes? My mods are too good. Might look like an easy call for Parsonen here, but it is still 20% of his stack. And stack preservation is really important at this stage of a tournament. He's got a healthy stack. He doesn't want to be dragged into the middle of the pack. Does elect to fold. Let's go, shot deep. Picking up pots.
Bourbois looking for his second bracelet of the week. Took down the 25k Platinum High Roller. I'm just receiving word from Apocalypse that apparently Gabriel is out of the main event. Let's see what I can find. Ace, King, Queen, top pair and a gut shot, as well as the Jack of Diamonds for dessert for Dvoris. Sang with the underpair. Third pot, all in. A joke. Wouldn't say that. Three of spades on the turn. It was close. Bourbois does know a thing or two about turning sets. We saw him turn a set against Danny Negrano in the 25k. 1.1 million in the middle. Does have a nut and range advantage on this board. We can only assume is going to be the case 99.999% of the time. Big pot brewing, ladies and gentlemen. Final table bubble of this 50k. Oh my goodness, how has he found the four of hearts on the river? Peeks back down at his cards. Yes, you have river to set. That was me getting excited on the turn that he almost drilled it. Setting up a story on the flop.
Whatever I did on the break.
Story on the turn. Again, aces range advantage, kings, queens, ace, king. He goes for three. And Forrest in the absolute ringer with one of the best bluff captures that he can have here. I don't know if it is actually a good bluff capture. What would you rather have here, chat? Would you rather have like ace-9 suited than ace-jack-o? As they go,
Yeesh.
something laid out
Power play.
for us.
Show 9. Come on. Show a 9.
Show it though.
Wow. 4 5 of diamonds, hey.
There we go.
I think both of you showing a lot. I'd agree with this.
So we have to get Martin Cabral on the feature table. Henry, unfortunately, it's not my choice.
Big butt. Big butt, good timing. Oh, let's take it up.
Ace in the window. Ace, ace, tray, rainbow. Laszlo flopping trips. Deep. King high, but was the pre-flop aggressor? Thing from under the gun. He's just going to continue for small here, fold out some broadways. That's what Deep does. Comes with sub 25%. Next time, I think Daniel's going to win this. 3. And Sean Deep going for bracelet number 6, would you believe?
मेरे को 2 लड़कियां हैं चिपके हुए हैं मदद के लिए मांग रहे हैं
Small from Deep. Laszlo going nowhere. 3 of clubs on the river. Double paired board. One would assume Deep's going to shut this down. Does wave the white flag. Action now on Omaha for rolls. Laszlo Wojtek. So 2-5 in the middle. Comes with the 2/3 part river bet once checked to. Deep. Reaching for calling chips. I guess having the jack of clubs is nice. You're unblocking all of the king jack, queen jack, king queen backdoor floats. That pick up gut shots on the turn. Not sure how many of them Laszlo has, but if anyone's capable of having worse, we all know that it's the infamous Omaha for rolls. Been one of the biggest pots of the tournament thus far. Does get away from it. Good fold, Sean Deep. As the bigger names of the poker world will obviously be rolling in towards the end of this week as the higher buy-in events. I did see Alan Kessler out there. Bothering the floor. The tables at one point.
In all seriousness, good luck to Mr. Kessler. As we see it, Queen 8-3. Queens are hot, Henry. There's been a queen on every flop.
See, there's hot.
Talking about the production value, obviously the stages look fantastic, but away from that, you've got the general poker area. Hundreds of tables set up. They are ready for a big one here in Rosendorf.
How many? Here's the question: how many decks of cards do you think they use during that series like this?
Oh,
I know the answer, by the way. So.
ooh, that's a good one. I don't know.
Chat. What do you think? 14 bracelet events. We have 140 tables to give you a little bit of help. Give you guys a couple of minutes to get some guesstimates in the chat of how many decks of cards you think get used throughout the entire WSOP Europe.
This is an interesting hand here. So we'll check call the turn. Now we're still turning his ace high into a bluff. He does know that's the ace of diamonds and not the ace of hearts, doesn't he?
Sometimes you just have to pray.
Indeed. I love the heart. No nits about here as he turns his hand right to a bluff, betting 600,000. 6 of clubs in the blender.
Blind v blind. It's the big blind of Navitil as well, so
Yeah,
100% range. Right?
lots of Jack 4 with the 4 of hearts, 10, 3 with the 10 of hearts, those types of hands, which are going to stab the turn at some frequency. And a lot of them can go for this thin value on the river. Not a believer. Every decision crucial at this point. You don't want to be making the wrong choices. I certainly wouldn't begrudge him for folding given the actual board.
It does flick in the call.
But this man is here to play. Making the call with just top pair on the 4 flush board. What a play.
Spicy chicken sandwich. But yeah,
Looking for a discount?
I'm Papa. Papo.
yeah, he's Papa, and I can't believe he doesn't want to go. I mean, his secret routine is that somebody else is going to pick it up and start using it against him.
Yeah, he's got to go to a outlying one, though, so they don't see him. But he said I think he would reveal it later. Did I see that? Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe every day he gets a new tattoo in the morning.
Ouch. Just to keep it real, just to feel alive. Coco in line to get some more chips from the chip leader.
Very good. I'm here finally for the first time.
With the option to either flat his 9s for set mining value or 3-bet. One of those middling pairs could do either. Chooses the aggressive action.
5.6 million.
Tens, nines, sevens, a lot of
Did
pairs.
they shuffle this deck?
Pretty easy to make a pair. Alright, so now the 3-bet back to Coco with the better pair.
I prefer a flat with 10s, even though they are hard to play out of position post flop. You're going to face some overcards. The kind of hand, if you 4-bet and you hear back from Aldemir, you hate your hands. Also, with how quick Lococo has to fold queens at that age, just a 3-bet, I feel like he favors the passive play.
Big pot potential. 9s against 10s, the 2 top stacks at the table. And it is Aldemir's world. Wow.
And a really nice board to get paid off on as well. 2 jacks out there, not quite as worried about Aldemir having trip jacks. I feel like your 10s are pretty good. He's got the 10 of clubs, that's completely meaningless.
Look at this.
But lots of reasons to continue. Just depends if Aldemir wants to fire on this flop or he wants to check back since he has the board so locked down.
We never see this type of board, do we, Norm? We're playing. This is crazy. And he freely admits, that he catches cards.
All the good players always want to talk about how lucky they are. And all the bad players want to talk about how unlucky they are. But good players downplay their skill wisely.
It's just the moments that you get lucky versus the moments you get unlucky. There could be a difference, too, in the timing.
Speaking of timing, 1 patata, 2 patata, 3 patata, 4, 5 patata.
Look at it, he already has
You're making it seem slower than it really is, Norman.
No, I'm not. Every decision is more than 30 seconds. I don't think I'm
when
making
we put
it
this
slow.
in terms of real dollars, it becomes less painful to wait a little bit. Every one of these pots, this might be a $1.5 million pot. Oh my goodness. It's nice to be Karai. even more reason for Lococo to like his hand. Picking up an open ender. So you see he's only 9%. He's a jack or a 10.
Here in the final few minutes of this level, Coco and Aldemir, the two top stacks clashing with big hands. Aldemir flopping near perfect.
And Aldemir's continuation bet, that small 3.6 million chip bet, gives him some information that Lococo has a piece of this. He can try to go for 3 streets.
But not blow him off the hand, obviously. I know he knows the perfect amount.
I'm just interested in seeing if he goes for 2 or 3 streets with this hand.
Once he looks at the chips, his mind is made up.
Keep it a reasonable half-size pot.
11.4 million.
All of the other stacks watching intently to see if, by default, they will move up on the leaderboard. Pretty rapid decision.
Not
For
according
over 11
to Norman.
million.
Check.
Harmless tray on the river. 2 flush draws missing. 2 10s in your hand, you're blocking the straights. Feel pretty good about 2 10s. But is he bamboozled?
It's not a good spot for Lococo.
India has just become free, and they are representing free India in their barefooted skin.
Come on, break. We ain't going next now.
Trying to figure out what value hands are in Lococo's range. How large he could value bet.
How many big chips?
Coco with just a little bit more than pot size behind.
After 2 calls, you're going to give your opponent a fair number of jacks, which you could value bet very large against. He's also capable of having 10s, queens. We've seen him play passive with queens.
Masterful performance of extracting chips so far. Right.
If you think he has a jack, you can go for all of it. If you're factoring in that 10s and queens and things are also in his range, maybe you settle on somewhere like, he goes for all of it. Ugh.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind we put him on a jack too.
That is 90 million.
And this is something that's just too much for all of Lococo.
Oh,
Wow, he's in there.
oh my goodness. And the boat for Aldemir scores the monster pot and the knockout of the second biggest stack at the table.
Jamie, you should have thought longer.
Oh,
There's reasons to call. You're blocking a lot of good hands. 2 flush draws miss. Karai's capable of bluffing, and that's it for Alejandro Lococo.
Back to the feature we go. 6s and 4s out there, a 5-way affair. Such a mesh with quads and Lou with quads, Ali.
Oh, how is this happening here? Bringing us up to speed, DeStefano opened to 11-5-3. Gpay flatted with the king-queen suited. Benson flatted with the ace-10 suited. Sejumesh from the small along for the ride. Cheng Lu as well. Everybody checked the 6-4-4 flop, which was full house against quads for Lu.
You hate to
Everybody
watch
check the turn.
You just hate to see something like this.
It is going to be showers for Chang Lu as a virtual certainty. Finally, chips enter the pot on the river. Sejimesh betting 55,000. And Lu, understandably, making it 225 as you begin to smell the smoldering remains of his stack, which is moments away from complete incineration.
Let us observe the Lou reaction to devastation.
But I do remember sometimes where I parked the car though. Yeah.
165 back, and it will be asked for.
Oh, Malden now. Yeah, that's right on Route 9. Yep. Okay. I used to go up there, see here. Malden's a decent town, yeah. Worcester is a little bit farther up. So I thought Malden was a little rough.
This is just
Yeah, it's hard to watch.
unbelievably Arctic in nature.
The Route 9 is like Chesterfield area and stuff, you know.
Pure permafrost.
I like the people. Very
Yes.
south of the area.
Snap call, and boys, get a look at the coldest of all decks.
Yeah, that's exactly what happened.
What more?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Wow.
I said sixes. Didn't I say sixes, Chris? I said he's going to turn over sixes.
Wow. Did you really?
Yeah, I just told him. Sixes.
What?
And he said yes.
One. Wow.
Isn't that crazy? These are the hands, man, that make it.
I'll raise it.
I think I heard Phil once on TV said if it was about skill, I'd win every day.
Yeah,
And I think that was one of the best comments I've ever heard. If it was about skill, Phil, I'd be.
No, the opposite. What did you say? You had me tilting yesterday morning. Without luck. You had me tilting yesterday morning.
It was bad luck. I would never lose.
Morning, you had me tilting yesterday. I didn't tilt 1 inch, but at least you had me talking to myself.
Jack 9-8. What a flop. Both Phil Hellmuth and Doug Polk flopped straights. The nuts and the second nuts, they check. And because Andrus isn't in the hand, James board bets with his deuces. He bet 2,000. Doug Polk raises to 7,000.
Tough decision, man. I don't know.
All in.
I don't know.
And Phil Hellmuth has gone all in. I think he's gone all in here because he's putting Doug on a draw. And he just does not want to give him the opportunity to draw at all.
Let's see how much he does first.
It's about 125.
Since Phil raised before the flop, I would definitely be putting him on a set.
100.
And Doug's got a call. He's flopped a straight.
90. 80. This is insane.
And he can't possibly be putting Phil Hellmuth on Queen 10.
Then you're going to take him off tilt.
40,000 रुपए महीना हम जॉब के लिए रेडी है सर क्या काम करना है
मुझे करना है और इसे तुम को नहीं करना हम तुम दोनों को मिलकर करना है
ये क्या है
कंडोम है तुम्हें नहीं पता
हमको तो पता ये कॉन्डम है नाम आदरणीय और काम मादरणीय
क्या
साले बुढ़े यमराज के अगले ग्राहक
मन्नू को हमसे अच्छा लड़का नहीं मिलेगा
और तुम तो बेटा मन्नू को बचपन से जानते हो
मन्नू को क्या हम तो मन्नू की मम्मी को भी जानते हैं
बताओ बताओ बताओ
आपके उल्टे पाँव में रॉड डली है ना
अगली बार ना जो बेचते हो ना वही छापा करो ये हर जगह छोटी छतरी लगा रखा है आपने जब हमारी शादी हुई थी तो तुम्हारे पापा कच्चा बनियान बेचते थे
इंजीनियरिंग ये क्या फालतू में
He's got a call. Phil would not make this play with ace 10 of spades. But I think Doug Polk is saying, would he make this play with a set? And it's not making sense to him.
such a monster raise.
Quiet as Helmut has been all night. There was 12,000 and change in the pot.
Phil, what you got over there?
And Phil's gone all in and raised 90,000. Jeez. And Doug Polk looks like he's really struggling with this. Maybe he doesn't remember that Phil Hellmuth raised in early position.
Yeah.
And would he do that even with a Queen 10 suited? Phil has zigged and zagged at the right time, and I think Doug's got to call.
I think he folded. This is the nut.
And these guys shouldn't be discussing
Yeah,
it.
right? That doesn't sound right.
No, they're making bets.
We're betting.
So I'm sure making a very big lay down here. Very, very big lay down.
I mean, I could easily have, you know.
What could you easily have? You just bet a lot into very, very little.
I could have a set.
Could you have a set? I don't think you'd have a set here. Come on, Phil, you're better than
I
that.
could have the blockers. Depends.
Oh, now you're busting out blockers? God, if I fold this and I'm wrong, oh my lord.
Phil's conversation is convincing Doug to fold.
Yeah.
I could have the ace ten of spades. That's very low.
I think I'm going to fold.
Can I call you a hand, Phil?
No, that's fine. But in the hand.
Afterwards.
You can call in the middle of the hand. I don't mind.
No, I'm not doing
Help him.
I mean, I think I'm either dead. I think that I'm dead a lot given this. Or, like, you just have, like, a ton of equity against me. So, like, I think I can just... God. Wow, this is going to look so dumb if this is...
I think you're right.
I think he's right.
Yeah, I can show it, yeah.
This shouldn't be going on.
Wow.
A guy is considering making the best laydown we've ever had on high stakes poker, and these guys are interfering with his thought pattern.
Yeah, that's why I called.
I just don't think...
This is brilliant. I mean, Doug Polk is being absolutely brilliant at this point. And Phil Hellmuth is realizing he should have shut his mouth and not said anything, so that's what he's going to do at this point.
This is completely absurd. He has to get through him, and then he has to get through me. No, this
I
is
never thought of me.
Wow.
What the hell?
crazy right now.
Phil,
Unbelievable.
can I see your eight?
Oh.
Here, come on, let me see your
I'm
eight.
not showing my hand.
Oh
Turn one off though. Let's see.
We're gonna see. He's got eight. He's got eight.
Turn
No,
one
we
off.
need to see. We've got a side bet, Phil.
have it.
Phil, we've got a side bet. Please let us see one card.
Hellmuth is embarrassed.
We've got a side
He's acting like he wants to see the other two cards because he was looking for a pair.
I don't think I can call. I don't think you can fold.
That's because
He has Queen 10, and you got Queen 10. Pay the man, let's go on the next hand.
Doug Polk is one of the few people on the planet that would have folded there. Big hands are coming out on these straddles. JRB with ace king of clubs.
Ace jack for Steven. And Dwan just calls with queens on the button.
Watch your call.
He's hoping somebody raises.
Yeah, I believe in calling.
Here we go.
This is part of my shtick.
And JRB will accommodate him.
Come on, JRB.
Let's sweeten up the pot a little bit.
Ooh.
JRB raises to 11,000. On scoop, they're looking at close.
And in the middle of all this, Rick's ordering an Impossible Burger from Fat Burger.
He's eating healthy though.
I'm a little surprised.
Wow.
You have ace
No, I
jack?
was really yeah.
Oh, that's good for me.
Two kings, right?
I got ace king.
Let's just get some hearts.
What do you want to do?
Huh? Yeah, we always go twice. I'm alright with that twice. Huh?
You want to run the main or?
Yeah, please, twice is good.
I like your call though. I mean, it's tough because I look really strong.
Hang on one sec.
We're doing twice.
So we're looking at the biggest pot in high stakes poker this season.
Well, that
If
was a massive putt.
Dwan or Balan scoop, they're looking at close to $1 million.
You want to go 3?
Can we do 3?
If she's alright with
I think
3,
it's fun.
Three times.
Okay, 3 times.
Times 3 all in.
Robert just feels like he's gonna spike 2 out. Nah, dude, that's just like
Like
you know.
1.
So you guys saw what you decision?
Actually,
3. So we're going 3 boards, just so we're all agreed. All 3 of us are going 3 boards. All right. Let's see how many aces and kings are left in the deck. Oh, you do?
Uh-oh, somebody got queen 10.
Wow.
Interesting cards there.
I don't think I've ever bagged at the poker table before.
That's a
but
kick-ass
I don't think I've had this.
Please, no king.
King's 8.
How about a nice little ace? Do not get rid of my kings, please.
Another heart. I said I should have.
Wow.
Please.
This is your hand right here. If you don't get it here, it's gonna be trouble.
I don't think I've ever prayed this hard for anything.
Tuning out for the turn.
I'm liking 3
Got the
times right
tuning
now.
out syndrome on the turn. It's not what you wanted.
Absolutely not.
A lot of cards dead. Burned a lot of cards. 2 hearts, 2 9s. Oh.
Jacks are helpful to have when I have queen 10.
Yeah.
Up against queens.
Damn it. That's tough. That's a tough
Jesus,
board.
how the f*** do you guys both actually have hands?
Wow, there's still another queen in the deck. Oh my god. Wow.
Is it too ambitious to root for 2 hearts?
Well, you just burned 2. So I don't think I've ever.
I'm not a scientist, but those are 2 good boards for you.
Sounds alive.
Is there a 10 in there somewhere?
How many clubs are on the board?
There's still 2 10s left.
Where's the clubs, John?
I don't have no idea. I don't have any idea.
It's gonna take the rest of the night for them to figure that
2
out.
10s left. I know that.
Fast.
Well, it looks like 2/3 of the pot is going to Dwan so far.
How you liking your hand right now?
30. Wow.
I'm gonna get to work on the wine.
Yeah, good idea. Wow. Good.
All I know is I'm glad I read it 3 times because I got a little bit of a chance here. I didn't have any of a chance first 2 boards.
Well, hey.
Wow.
Now, Balan needs an ace or a king. What else could he win with, AJ?
One with a 5.
Well, why can't he win with a 5?
Why can't he win?
Yeah.
Well, it's not there.
Who has a 5?
No, because Rick had the other 5.
Rick. Okay.
So he needs an ace or a king. Lynn is out of it. She can make a flush, but it's no good.
I don't has no ace or king. You got a decent chance.
Boom.
No.
Nope.
That was.
How in the hell do you scoop that?
That was a good call, Tom. That's it for me, boys.
Also for me.
That's all.
Dwan sending 2 people home.
John Klein, 10-9 suited in the cutoff. Announces himself. And here he is. Yeah, he'll not be losing a damo. But TBD how Michael elects to proceed. A flat from a damo on the button opens the door for this Jack 10 offsuit for Foxen. Along he comes. Now to Bonomo. 10-6 suited. Price feels right for speculation. And he joins the party, closing the action. 4 players, 3 of whom hold a 10. Jack in the window, followed by a 9 and an 8, and all 3 of those players who hold a 10 have themselves an open-ender. Bill Klein, though, has a little bit prettier version with the open-ended straight flush draw. Foxen with top pair.
currently holding the lead. Klein following through for 60,000 into the 155.
That he is, Ali, and likely a call here from Foxen will push Bonomo out, but just the naked open-ender of sorts, although we shall see. It is a fairly friendly bet. Some reverse implied here at times for Bonomo. Odd little spot. Let's defer. To the great Justin Bonomo. He's in. As you said, of course, Klein with a gorgeous one. Big turn coming. Oh, it does come in. Is that the stone cold biscuits for Mr. Klein?
A straight flush, courtesy of the seven of spades, leaves the field drawing dead.
And note that both of his opponents have a straight as it stands now, Ali, so what a tremendous spot for Klein.
Foxen has checked his straight. Bonomo checks his as well. Oh yeah, you can't fault Bill Klein for taking a gulp there. Look back and indeed, you, my friend, have a straight flush.
India has just become free, and they are representing free India. They're playing.
Comes with 140. If Foxen were to march forward with a call, which is highly uncomfortable, I think most of us can feel that. 3 spades there. Not the nut straight to boot, but a straight nonetheless. Very curious to see Bonomo's procedures following this.
Yeah, where are the boys at?
Fairly uncharted waters here. It was 4 ways on the flop, now it's 3 ways. We're likely chopping or losing, but nonetheless, a straight is a straight. And what a dynamite spot for Bill Klein. He's going to pick up a massive pot, cross the million mark, I do believe. He's just thinking pair the board.
Oh, and the board indeed does pair. Unfortunately for him, nobody has a boat, and he blocks the 9.
May very well have not been thinking pair the board, actually. That's confusing, but perhaps some 2 pair lurks. Foxen checks, gazes over at Bonomo, who will be doing the same, I believe, in relatively short order. Klein with 465, 755 out there. Wow, Ollie.
The rest has got to be en route here.
Certainly close to it.
No reason to hold anything back.
Well, this is a customary tournament principle. You leave yourself a few, balance it out with your bluff so you have some life.
All in.
It's going for them all, Ali, and what an odd little spot here for both men. Foxen out in pretty short order, and for Bonomo, he has visions of ace of spades, queen, king of spades, queen, ace of spades, king, so on. These are the hands that we're really keeping an eye on.
Kind of unfortunate that Bonomo is left.
And I'm by no means saying that he should have folded flop, but I do think it was a consideration when Klein bets into 3 opponents and then Foxen calls. I might be off base on this, but certainly uncomfortable navigations on. But anyway, it was the nut bad run out, and we'd run into a straight flush.
Yeah, sort of Bonomo has been left with the task of looking up Bill in this spot as Boxon passed the buck with his straight. Texture just bad with 3 spades.
It's bad,
A pair on
but
board.
we have clear targets. So fine open cutoff. We have to find hands that bet flop for starters. These naked ace of spade hands have to fire flop into 3 people, so perhaps ace king is not in the equation. Maybe it's down to ace queen or king queen with the 1 spade. Seem to be 6 some odd combos of those, and then we have to get really creative. I think Bonomo's going to let this one go after some deliberation. I mean, this would really be a hero call of the highest order.
This 465 is a good chunk of his 1-1.
Oh, absolutely. A vital sort of chunk. And even the overcall on turn is a little sketch. It is in poker too, Ollie. Sometimes when somebody has the stone cold nuts, it feels weird. It feels like air. This is something I've encountered many times over the years. It just does not feel right for a variety of reasons. It's like, it's 6 queens or what have you. This is an example of that where it's, I suppose Justin might be thinking about counterfeited 2 pairs, but this is really a reach for Klein to take this line with something like Jack 8. Is that a time bank or the ants? Another time bank. I mean, and Klein not exactly a lunatic out there.
No, he's not known for being.
But he has it in him, without a doubt. But
this is effectively a bluff catcher.
Oh my God, he does pay it off, and he'll see the bad news. And
yeah, shakes his head. A big misstep for Bonomo.
This seemingly was multiple missteps, perhaps, in this hand from Bonomo to be continued. It happens. Nobody is immune to some missteps. And what a tremendous pickup for Bill Klein, who may be the chip leader now, Ali.
Gus is going to slow play his queens here and just call.
King 10. Whee! Oh. Show the camera. Then sell me 100. Looks like you don't need them so much.
Yeah, because you don't think everyone will
Those red, yeah. And then I'll get it to you the moment you.
Alright.
Hey, buddy?
Letting Jason in here with Jack 10.
Eli, you don't want pot either. What are you talking about? What? Said you don't want pot either. Yeah, you're right. I need to. You know what I'm gonna do.
Daniel, the original raiser, flops top 2 pair.
Oh, there you go. Then you can buy.
This cannot be good for Gus.
383 is the number, huh? Can't believe you didn't pay him the 187.
Wanna walk over here for 1 second? I'll say it's one thing.
Gus has to feel that he probably has the best hand here. Raised to 21,000.
I think it's 21.
Seriously.
Gus is really comfortable right now. Probably thinks Daniel has a pair between 8s and jacks.
Just don't do it to like some random. Like it's gonna be to someone do it like me or
He's not comfortable anymore. He's hoping Daniel doesn't have aces or kings.
Told you the face.
You'd love to see the ace jack of spades in Daniel's hand.
All right, I'm all in.
I mean, I don't think.
Nah.
I don't think I did.
No, really? You got a lot of these? I just have to. Yeah.
Snake bit Daniel is afraid of three deuces.
Really? Really?
I tried it for like 3 weeks.
Folding this hand would be completely right.
Or not 3 weeks. No, I mean I tried. Sorry.
I call.
It sounds like I'm dead.
Big bet to be.
Sounds like I'm dead.
I'll run twice.
Yeah, no, Dave.
Twice?
Whatever, I'll do 4 times, whatever you want.
I usually do twice.
Gus wants to do it 4 times, does not want to get shut out in this pot.
Such an idiot.
But they've agreed to run it twice.
See, I mean, that's the only, when you flop top 2 and it comes like that, you got moved in, it's the one you're worried about, right? Or top set. Yeah, that would be bad too. Less likely.
Well, if you lose it twice, I don't think you should play again in the Game Show Network again. You won't. Oh, you almost.
I didn't win one.
Yeah, I forgot.
Ellie awarding the pot to Daniel prematurely.
It was a good card though.
Gus can still win with a queen.
So I won when I can relax. I can't go broke.
Okay, take your money back.
Miracle, Daniel does not get drawn out on. Mr. Hanson needs a 10, deuce, or queen to split this pot.
Okay. Yeah, here's 1, 10, 20, 30, what, 150.
Daniel, who was stuck $200,000, is back to even. Phil Hellmuth raises to 2,000 with a jack 5 of hearts. Anybody need some dry cleaning done? There's a lot of steam coming off Phil Hellmuth right now. Wow, what a flop. Hellmuth has flopped an open-end straight draw and a flush draw. Phil Ivey has a higher flush draw. Ivey bets 6,000. Phil Hellmuth would be totally justified in raising here. Open-end straight and flush draw.
Raise it.
And he's going to raise.
20.
Phil Ivey going over everything that's happened today as it pertains to this hand. I know for sure he's going to call the 20,000. Good chance he might try to put Phil Hellmuth all in right now.
What do you got? 90.
Phil Hellmuth sound like a little kid. How much money you got today? 90. Want to buy an ice cream? Maybe. How about we just shoot some craps? Definitely.